Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Life of Wonders. This is Polo, and I love making videos of dolls, toys, and Disney collectibles. And as always, if you like this kind of content and you feel like supporting the channel, then you already know what to do. So today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing in detail our second girl from the last Monster High Skulltimate Secrets, Monster Mysteries, or Monster Metallics, and this time it had to be Abbey Abominable. So I have the core doll here with me, like the signature one, and this is the second one that we're getting of the same character, and I'm going to be comparing them both. Now I was very happy with the review of Draculaura, so I have my hopes high for this one. And as you can see, well, we're getting the same wardrobe, kind of like a stage thing, and this is the packaging. It's the international one, so it's in English and French, and then we have the artwork of Abby right on this side. I've noticed already, well, we can peekaboo like, you know, just a tiny section or a tiny perspective of our doll, which is so much bigger and taller than Draculaura, so it's higher up. And what I notice is that the colors for like the playset are reversed when compared to that of Draculaura's, because this is more of like a matte pastel, you know, sort of like almost like, yeah, I don't know how to describe this blue, but anyway, it's not as metallic, whereas the back portion, it's more metallic, and Dracula's was like more metallic on the front, and it was like bubblegum, sort of like plain pink on the back. Anyway, so here we have it all, and then right here we have the 4 goals. So I will be removing the outer packaging, and yeah. Alright, so here we have it, and as I was saying, it's like pastel blue on the front cover with black, and then we have this like gray white portion for like the locker. I've already used the key, so I also have removed, because again, for the international packaging we get this extraction piece right here, and this is like the part that we actually use the key to see the different pieces that we need to find. And I think that's going to be the only different part of the playset, because the format and like the structure of it, I believe, is exactly the same as Dracula's, but different colors. And so this is how it looks from behind. I love that there's like details everywhere, really. So we have this collect, we have the stone texture, the spider web. We can actually hang it on the wall if we wanted to. It's just that it's a pity, and I repeat myself here, that we cannot use like the front section as a wardrobe as well, as, you know, as a stage elevator. So anyway, oh, and this was already like inside here, and this is apparently happening only to the international releases. And we're also getting like this piece, which is a piece of artwork, like a vanity piece of artwork, that otherwise for the one that comes all together it's not present. So that's there, and then here we have the contents. And this time around I will check it very precisely, because last time the microphone was not incorporated, it was forgotten. So anyway, as we open it, the first thing that we can get, that for some reason isn't in like, you know, the paper box, is the headpiece, that I was expecting it to be not as dark, if I'm honest. But anyway, here we have it. Then we have 4 different paper bags with the exclusive design for Abby's character. And over here we have 2 more. So yeah, I mean, this would act as a wardrobe, locker, you know, furniture, background piece to me it looks more like, I mean, it looks more like that than, you know, anything that I would relate to a stage. But then it has the stage portion, although in terms of storage, probably it's like the same space as the previous Skulltimate's lockers, if you take into account that we have two sides and none of them is actually used for the doll, because this is like wider, but at the end of the day this is like a waste of space. So anyway, and another thing that I think I mentioned before, but only in Spanish in my previous reviews, that if you notice, like this time around is the opposite way. I mean, we're getting the surprises first and then the final reveal is the doll, even though you can just do it straight away. But we're supposed to look for the pieces to assemble the little portion that will help us release the doll, whereas in the previous releases we saw the doll and then we opened the different compartments one by one. So anyway, here we have them. I will be opening them and we'll explore what's included. Alright, so here we have all the accessories, well, the key that we already saw, and then here we can appreciate the headpiece better. I have to say that for this one in particular, after seeing Dracula's one, this could do much better with some painting or screen printing, as we saw for the accessories of Monster Fest. I feel like it's very plain on just the one single color, but other than that, it's cute. Another thing is that the back portion of it is not sculpted, so if you're looking at the doll from behind, it's almost like it's not quite finished, right? But anyway, I had to say that. And now let's start with the first back. I've already opened it, and here, well, we finally we got the mic. And I don't know if it is going to be the same size, because obviously the size between these dolls, you know, changes, but I hope I can use this for Dracula as well. It has the shape of a coffin and it's textured. I hope you can see that. And then we have our first piece for working out the contraption. And then here we have the fingerless gloves that have a cutout of what could be, I guess, like a snowflake or some crystals. I don't know, maybe a snowflake. And it's cute. I mean, it's a cute design. And then it has like the fur part of it. They're very big, but because Abby's hands are big themselves. So anyway, and it's a pearlescent white color. Now moving on to this one over here, I think that here we'll get the, okay, so we have the second piece. So this changes. Now the wardrobe is exactly the same. By the way, by the time I'm actually recording this, I've already seen the news of Skulltimate Secret Series 5, which is going to be called Secret Gardens, I think. And anyway, the thing is that the wardrobes will come back again and we'll have the very same feature of like raising the doll, which doesn't really make any more sense for that release, because it's not stage, you know, festival related at all. But they're going to be reusing the wardrobes, even though they will have an updated sculpt on the outside, but they haven't sorted out the middle part. So it's the revealing of the doll and that's it. Anyway, so this is the second piece, and then I might make a video talking about that, but let's see, because like my time is just so not enough. Anyway, here we have the leg warmers, which are the same material as Dracula's, but they're like purple in color. And then here we have the panties, which I love. These are like a pastel blue color with little stars and dots all combined. And what else? Okay, so alright, so we have this time around for Abby, we have these tower fabric comfy shorts with that print, and this one has velcro, and it's supposed to have like a little ribbon or like a sash coming up from one of the sides. I haven't watched any other reviews, so I don't know if this is just like on mine or it's supposed to be like a ribbon but it's not quite finished. Anyway, this is how it looks. Then okay, on this box over here, which is the biggest one, we are getting, so far I don't think there are missing pieces, so we have the duffel bag that this time around has this obviously snowflake design, but it's also industrial looking, and that is what we're getting for Abby's as well. And we can read Abbey right there, so I'm guessing that is the front. But the texture is super cool. It has tons of zippers, and then it has this shape. And we also have the charm that's unique to Abbey, so we'll put it there, and this is how it looks. Then we get a hairbrush for her that has this unique design with a little hook for her to grab it, and then we have the tiptoe ballerina platform shoes, which I love. Maybe not as much as Dracula's, but I think that these are super cool and they remind me of G1 in a way. So yeah, I like those. I mean, I like these very much, and they have what I would say, again, this looks like a tire, you know, like industrial, yeah, sort of like features all around, and then the icicles or the ice coming down, and they're the very same pearlescent white with a deep electric blue at the bottom. And then we have these, I don't know if Dracula's was like empty, well, like I think it was closed here, but I can't remember right now. Anyway, this is her bottle of water, which is specific for her, with the straw and the little like a snowflakey thing on the top, and it's lavender color. It's much lighter than anything else. And then in the final bag we get, let me see, okay, so we have the chest piece that is so pretty. I think I like it quite a lot, and it has a lot of sculpted details, and then the screen printed part, it's very nice. I would say this looks better than the previous one, and I love this piece actually. I think it's going to look amazing on her. We have the final piece of like the 3 mystery item. We have the bracket to use the playset as a stand. We also have the little round tube to section like a tiny portion of the wardrobe to be like a wardrobe for hanging up clothes, and 2 hangers, which are exactly the same as the ones that came with Dracula. So here we are. So this is everything that we have, and now I will assemble the 3 pieces thingy and we'll reveal the doll. Alright, so here we have our mystery piece finished and just ready to reveal our doll with. So it's already clicked here, and as Abby is a tall girl, I'm going to put it down. And are you ready for it? Yay! Wow, this Abby looks so pretty, and I have to say that I might like better the whole ensemble, even though it's not finished, than it looked for Dracula. Maybe because we've seen so much more in terms of like different outfits for Dracula. So anyway, I will be removing the doll. Oh wow, my goodness, she's huge, and so beautiful. So here she is, and I'm going to be comparing, let me see if I can take her out. Okay, so we have this piece to secure her in place if we wanted to put it back into the wardrobe elevator. And here she is. Wow, so cute. I think the screening is perfect. So even though this was like a blind purchase, obviously, because you cannot open the playset, I think it's just perfection. I love it so much. I love the makeup this time around. Okay, so I'll put them side by side. I feel like, okay, so they're both looking to the side, but the previous one, to my eyes, she's looking up a bit more, probably. I don't know if it's like an effect. I think so. It looks a little bit more dreamy in a way. This is like looking more straight to one of the sides. And then in terms of makeup, this signature one came with a darker lip color. Even though here it appears that the lips are fuller. The eyebrows are very similar, but slightly like not as dark on the newer one. The nose is a bit more accentuated, and the little freckles are there for them both. And I love the makeup this time around. The only thing, okay, so the hair is poly, just as the previous doll, but the hair is just super short for some reason, especially being such a tall doll. I think it would have benefited to have longer hair. So this is like the difference with the previous one. The color is different. I like the color. The color is, it's like a periwinkle blue, and then it's got different cuts that are not even, which doesn't help. And both of them come with tinsel, but the tinsel here is more like, it's actually the same, I would say, but shorter. And then this one has streaks of like white hair, which this one also comes with that white hair, but as the you know, the majority of it's a paler blue color. It's a bit more blended here, but anyway, other than that, it's exactly the same material. Now that I touch it, it is exactly the same. Now these dolls do not come with pierced ears, probably because of the headpiece, so you'll have to pierce them yourself. And this is how the two streaks of white hair parts from. But she's so cute, so cute. I love them both, really. And the shade of blue for the skin complexion, I would say, is the same. So that's that. Then moving down, we found a hair leotard piece that could also be like a swimsuit, and I actually like the print so much. And I also like that is actually tied around the neck. Let me check. The horns are the same. I was expecting the newer ones being probably like another, like an iridescent color or something, but they're exactly the same. So yeah, so this one is actually tied around the neck. It has a more complex finish with that. And then she comes with this skirt with like 4 different layers. I love the top layer this time around for her. I think the construction of these 2 pieces look super nice for her, and probably because we don't have as many pieces for Abby. So anyway, this goes all around, and it has Velcro all the way down, and it has the secure strap there and the 4 layers, as I mentioned. And moving even farther down, we found her boots, which are exactly the same color as probably not quite. So it's a different color. Is it the same as this one? Not really. So we have so many different shades of blue. I think is this one. No. Could it be like 4 different shades here? I think so. I don't know. It's metallic. It has a shimmer to it. It has the screen printed details, which I think look superb. I love the sculpt, but it's a brand new different shade of blue, which in a way makes it all more complex and looking great. And the sculpt is superb. Like, I love the heel, everything about it. So now that we've compared both dolls, wow, and now we have 2 new pairs of shoes for Avi. That's so amazing. I'm going to try the first complete outfit on her, that is with the headpiece, the panties, everything, and then we'll try the second outfit. Alright, and here she is, and she looks stunning. I really love how the whole ensemble looks on her. I think she looks very fierce, and it's all very cohesive. And even though we saw that it's all like different shades of blue, they come together in a really nice way, in which you can hardly notice those subtle differences in color. So she's got the headpiece that actually goes pretty well around the horns as well. As you can see, the mic is there. The chest piece is so cool. The way she looks with the panties on, amazing. I also love the glows. Even for like the signature doll, this would look so amazing. The boots, everything looks very fierce. I really like it. And now we're going to be trying the full secondary outfit. Here she is getting ready for a training session, and she looks equally stunning, even though this might be a more humbled version of her, because she looks so much more casual, but still pretty strong. And since you can actually combine all these pieces in different ways, I love it. I really do. She looks amazing. Now, I kept the leotard, which, let's remember, this is the only fabric piece that we can use for any sort of combination as a top. So I really wish they had given us at least a couple of options there. But anyway, here we can see how it looks underneath the shorts, which have like a V shape around the waist, which I like, and then the sash and the little print there. She's holding her bottle, the duffel bag, and then the leg warmers with the deep toe platform ballerina shoes look pretty cool as well. I don't know, I think she looks very pretty either way. And I really hope you've enjoyed this review and it's been helpful. And if that is the case, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section down below, because as always, I will be more than happy to get back to all of you. For now, stay safe, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.